there was a man who was just recently banned, the very first man ever to be given a lifelong ban from the Sphere in Vegas.
Nice.
His
what
name,
an honor.
really. As a matter of fact, they thought it was an honor, Jared, because they sent him a commemorative plaque with the note
That's awesome.
saying, you are the first person to be banned.
You can never come back.
Right?
That place is like the #1 venue in the world. It's so sophisticated.
I don't know, real quick, taking a look inside because, Dead and Company is going to be doing a tour. Maybe they've already started inside the Sphere. And I mean, it's like, what is those IMAX things that you go to?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Inside and out.
If I'd be able to.
I have heard people that
handle
have
it.
been there, and they said you're paying more attention to everything going on not on stage.
Yes.
Because there's so much going on the walls and
I
the
believe
sphere
it.
all around you, up, down,
Yeah.
sideways, and you're at like a certain angle looking down.
I feel like I get really dizzy and
And
disoriented. And
You can see it like if you're driving on the highway or the golf course. It looks like some giant globe with like crystal clear images. It's crazy.
Yeah.
it's insane. And like if you already feel that way, you're disoriented and kind of dizzy. Imagine if you're going to Dead and Company and you're on a bunch of drugs.
I can feel that way if you're on just a normal place.
Yeah.
Well, this guy got the lifelong ban from the Sphere when he was seeing the band Fish because he posted a photo on his own Instagram. He goes by the name Acid Farts.
Sounds like a Fish fan.
Yeah, he got a lifelong ban for posting a photo on Instagram of him smoking a bong, like taking a rip off a bong,
Wow.
and it went viral.
How do you get into the place?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, probably in his pants. Somehow,
Is it like a
some
big-
way.
like a
It was
normal-
like a normal size bong. Yeah,
crazy.
they
A little
smoked out
lax
of.
security.
Sneak
A
that
lot,
in.
yeah, a lot of those places, including places right here, they have those new machines that I don't know if you noticed it. Even at Tanger, they're really sophisticated.
Yeah.
you just walk through it, and it automatic. It's like the airport ones. It's not a metal detector. It knows if you have anything, and it looks.
Don't know how I got it in. Maybe I mean
ballsy.
you got to get creative. I know,
Yeah, it
but
is.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
But yeah, he posted the photo on his Instagram and he got, I mean, it went viral and he got caught. And so they wrote him a note. Somehow or another, they found him and they tracked him down and they banned him from the Sphere.
I
Love
think
it.
he wanted to be the first person to ever smoke a bong hit at this venue. for some
Wouldn't you?
So no,
Oh, okay.
not at all, in
All
the
right.
least bit.
Well-
but he accomplished his task because now he got a commemorative, whatever you said, a plaque.
Yeah, a plaque.
And everyone knows he's Acid Farts on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he probably has like 1 million followers. But yeah, they said you cannot come back here ever again. It goes against our no smoking policy.
Yeah.
Well, because there's no proof of what was in them. But how
Yeah.
in the world? A lifelong ban seems a little harsh.
Yeah. Well, also,
I think so.
I still can't believe he got a full bong.
I mean, it
through any
wasn't
sort
like gigantor, but I mean, it was
but
not
like
this
a big thing of glass you're taking in.
Yeah, the photo, by the way, is on our social media if you want to see it. So,
Okay.
anyway,
All right. Where have you been banned from? Whether it's for 24 hours, for a week, a month, a year, lifetime ban? 800-682-1075. Let's go to Chris. Chris, where have you been banned from?
So actually, it wasn't me. It was actually my ex-wife. She was banned from Applebee's.
Classic.
How is that possible?
Why?
So apparently, even at a place like Applebee's, you can get in trouble for drunken disorderly conduct. And then once she was actually banned and kicked out, she decided to go into the middle of the highway, which I will not state which highway because it's very popular, but began to flash oncoming traffic.
I see.
I like your protecting the name of a highway.
Like, how does that matter whatsoever?
I'm sure she's on 40. Okay. I think
Changes
that's
everything.
I don't like this story anymore.
I mean, I will say it's near Appalachian State University, so
Good one. Okay,
Okay.
so probably like 421 or 321.
it is absolutely
Do you work
421.
for like the DOT? Like you're not allowed to say roads? Okay. Chris. So, but what did she do next? So she was drunk and she just anything specific she did that you're like, oh my gosh.
Well, the flashing's,
flashing part.
flashing's pretty.
I'm saying in Applebee's.
Oh,
So apparently this was like her multiple strike, and the last strike they'd cut her off because she was getting way too hammered. They said she'd already came in already on something illegal, and then when they cut her off, she started throwing glasses at the bartenders, patrons, etc.
Allegedly.
patrons.
Wow.
Ugh.
But whatever you don't say the highway.
What is that drink special that Applebee's had? Don't they have
Dollaritos?
the
Dollarita.
Yeah.
It's their own
They'll
fault.
get you messed up.
Yeah.
It's their own fault,
One too
Applebee's.
many dollars.
The Dollarita gets all the publicity, but you can also get an LIT or a Blue Moon motorcycle, same price.
Oh my
Really?
God!
Dang.
Really?
Long
Dollar
Island.
LIT?
That has everything in it too.
Yes, and LIT is like the
Oh, is that
what-
Long Island iced tea?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's basically I don't know I'm not going to use the non-PC word that we for like you mix all the different sodas.
Oh.
What you used to call that?
Suicide.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I hate. Anyway, but that's basically what an LIT is. You
Pretty
just
much.
take every liquor and pour it in there, and somehow or another it tastes good.
It's also the cocktail you served at your wedding accidentally.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, because they decided to leave out the mixer and just give us the liquor.
And they did
right.
add the cheer wine, which was a part of it, but
Yeah.
not enough.
Yep.
Chris, did your ex-wife's antics at the Applebee's and on various highways flashing people, did that lead to the divorce?
Actually, we were divorced before, and the funny part is she didn't tell me. I have a buddy who's one of the managers there who called me and told me about it.
Oh.
So I let it slide for a few years, and I didn't let her know that I knew. And then, so we have part of our custody agreement. We take our son trick-or-treating every year together, and we always meet up for dinner before. And she's like, well, what do you want to eat for dinner? And so I was like, well, our
Yes.
son really wants some Applebee's. And she's like, I don't want Applebee's.
I don't want that.
Do you guys co-parent pretty
So
well?
then I
Sound-
said, no, it's horrible. I finally have full custody, but
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I was like, but you can go to Applebee's, right? And she goes, no. And then I screenshotted that text, printed it off, and that is my
Nice.
shining achievement in life.
Okay.
Chris,
friend.
I think you and I need to hang out and swap stories.
I was like, are we listening to Jared right now, or is it no, it's Chris?
I've never
Okay.
related to somebody more in my life.
Wow.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that about the. Anyway, but yeah, it's a tough road, but great story.
Man.
Thank you. A highway I will not mention is too famous. What? All right, let's go to Diana. Diana, where have you been banned from?
Roller skating.
Road.
How?
How does that happen?
So what happened was I was roller skating. I used to go 3 days a week, and when in the 80s, of course, that's what we used to do. But I was with one of my childhood girlfriends, whatnot, and I think I got ahead of her or something like that. And she comes up to me and says, "Those two girls like checked me into the wall. They had pushed her into the wall intentionally."
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, she's blonde hair, blue eyes. She's a beautiful girl, kind of shy, whatever. So they were decided to go get some water at the water fountain, whatnot. These two girls were, and didn't know who I was, but the two of us were standing behind them and started talking junk about them and whatnot. And these two girls turned around thinking they were all that and then some. And I punched her square in the face. She went down. I was on top of her, and I had a cousin who had to grab me by my belt and the back collar of my shirt and lift me off this girl and whatnot. So, yeah, it was crazy.
You sound like
And
you're
she
from
was,
New
like,
England.
flipped out. Born and raised in Manchester, New Hampshire. That's where it happened.
I can tell.
And whatnot.
And what?
Told us.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get thrown out of the roller skating rink. The difference was the girl did not know that my mother's cousin owned the rink.
Not your
So
mother's
why
cousin.
why did you get
Your
banned?
mother's cousin.
Why did you get banned if your mother's cousin owned the rink?
My point is, I didn't. I was back the next week. She never came back.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
In your
you should have
face.
gotten
Yeah,
banned.
I took it. I'm like, yeah, Chris, let's go. We're gonna head out. Whatever. I don't care. But I knew I was back, and I was, because I used to go 3 days a week, so it was great. But anyway.
What a flex.
A temporary ban.
Yeah.
Got that mother's
I'll tell
cousin.
ya.
What?
Right.
It reminds
Thank you,
me
great
of
story.
when I lived in Rhode Island. At any given time, in any bar, in any club, in any place, it looks like somebody's going to punch you.
At any
Yeah.
second.
For looking
that.
the wrong way, for saying the wrong thing. Yes.
That's a fun way to live. Let's go to AML Jose. Jose, where have you been banned from? Golden Corral? What? What'd you say?
They would never.
Pretty funny, Jared.
Thank you.
Is there any way you can click the warning?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, gosh. You might get
Oh.
the delay ready, too.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Jose knows
Here
the
you go,
warning.
Jose.
Thank you for preparing us.
Warning, warning, warning. If you have young kids in the car, turn down your radio. Warning, repeat, warning. Adult content ahead in 3, 2, 1.
That listener calling his shot.
Yeah.
Jose, where have you been banned from?
All right, call me producer Jose. And I've been banned from a adult establishment in Winston-Salem. And you guys, Jared would know what's that because he's not from Seattle. He's from Winston-Salem in the Piedmont Trade area. Anyways,
So stupid.
All right.
So you've been banned from a strip club?
I have been banned from a strip club. It's for my marriage day, so I can put that out there right now. And So anyway, she told me I can touch. Well, I had a little private dance in the back room. Squid knows about that. And
He lives here.
she told me I could touch the bottom part area, the downstairs area, and I did.
Gosh.
And I did.
Oh,
And,
my gosh.
she was a liar. The skank was a liar, and I got in trouble, and I got kicked out for that, and I can never go back there again.
Oh my
God.
God.
Jose get kicked out of a strip club.
sick, Jose.
Now we're getting what his
Freaky dinky.
we know what he's really about now. It's all coming out.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm glad you're not my biggest fan.
By the
For
way,
real.
if you want to get back in, I think I know the owner.
His mother's cousin knows the owner.
There's a good chance.
Probably.
And so, can you not say this? I guess there's only a couple in
Is
that
I
area.
guess it's still in business, huh?
Oh, it's in the Peters Creek Parkway area. I'll put that out there.
Okay.
You got Peter to choose from.
Is that
All
Paper
right.
Dolls? Is that
All
Paper
right.
Dolls over there?
What's that?
Well,
Well, well, just say what it is.
What's
I mean,
the name
it's
of
like,
it?
yeah,
You can't go back.
yeah.
Phillies.
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 Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Phillies.
All right.
Okay.
Even the name's misleading.
It's called Phillies. So they can feel.
I'm here for a cheesesteak.
So did you ask if you could touch down there, or she just said you can?
She said I can. She said I could.
She said you
She
can
said
go.
it's okay. It's good.
Allegedly.
Interesting.
I'm really disgusted.
Yeah.
I really
Katie's
am
fa-
grossed out.
Females should do whatever they need to. Oh.
No, I just it's
All right,
like
Jose.
the whole thing just like makes me. Ugh. She said I could touch down there.
Yeah. And you're paying for it.
And I know Jose.
Are you more,
Like, I just
yeah,
can't.
you more
Yeah,
disgusted
you're paying
about
for
her
it.
saying that, or is it more disgusted because it was Jose that was doing
It's
it?
the whole package.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
is all
What
of
if
the
it was a hot
above.
guy?
What if
if it
Jason Momoa?
Maybe I'm.
Katie
okay.
would say that to Jason
Oh,
Momoa.
Yeah.
you can touch down
The
there.
touching downstairs, or you could touch down there.
I
Ew,
know, yeah.
ew.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, she probably didn't say. He probably said that for the air. I guarantee that's not what she said in the back room.
Maybe that's
Right, I
Maybe.
mean, yeah.
I almost hope not.
She was probably like, "Hey, Sugar, if you want to touch my, you can do this."
Yeah,
Okay.
for an extra 20.
He calls her a skank when he's going in there paying for it.
They're both skanky. It sounds like if the story's true, they're both skanky. I've heard some crazy. I've never been, but I've heard crazy stuff happens in that back room sometimes.
But the thing is that people who go to it rarely talk about it, so that's why we don't know.
yeah, 'cause, they want to like not break
Why
up.
would you?
or,
Yeah, why would you not? Why would you say?
Well, Katie, you cannot not
Aye.
talk about being banned somewhere when you.
No, the collars shined.
No,
the
but
collars
you're the
were
only
great.
person we know has been banned for life from a major business.
Retail.
That is true.
Yeah.
I have also been banned from next door thanks to Jason Goodman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What did I do?
Oh, yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.
You're the one that complained about it.
I didn't mention the name of the business. You did.
So what?
Can we
It
just say-
happened to
And
you.
then
You got thrown
then-
out.
No, and then you allowed the owner to come over into the studio and berate me, and you
Jason
just sat there.
In Goodman fashion,
Yeah.
stared at his shoes.
And I wasn't the one
Yep.
who said the name ever.
I don't know why she would say that.
Yeah.
See what I'm dealing with here.
You see what I'm dealing
I
with
see
here?
why you threw her out.
I play by the rules, you know. Somehow or another, still get in trouble. So I got banned from Kohl's. I
Yeah.
have a lifelong ban.
Oh, this
from
makes you look a lot
Kohl's.
better.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just like that one particular location.
Yeah,
right?
I don't
It's
think there's
gotta
any way
be.
for them to know.
Yeah, I
I don't
think.
have your picture up.
Well,
in the
they
back.
now, I mean, a lot of stores now are getting the facial technology, but they didn't have it then.
Oh, they had some technology.
Yeah.
Because when I stole sunglasses when I was 18, it was the summer in
But
between.
that's an adult, but go ahead.
It was the summer in between my senior year and college.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like right after graduation. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But I stole sunglasses from Kohl's. They were $15 and I had a 20 in my purse. I don't know. I was stupid. I don't know.
And you were by yourself?
No, I was with a girlfriend of mine.
That's right.
And she didn't know that I stole the sunglasses.
Oh, my God.
And so we were walking out of the store and we were in the parking lot, which I now know, thanks to our official attorney, Lisa Lanier, that they can't accost you in the parking lot.
Why not?
Because she told us on the air that it was like once you left the property.
That means you
that-
stole.
Yes, but that they can't. It's like they have to consider it lost property. They can't really. They're
It's
not
like
allowed
too
to chase
risky
after
for
you.
their
That
employees
might be
to be
too risky,
Yeah.
but I mean, we had many stores that I worked at that it was.
Same when my friends got a shop.
Yeah.
Were shoplifting at Belk.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing. One guy put Nike socks in another guy's bag, and he's like, "Oh." and both got in trouble. The
Yeah.
other guy was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, I would be pissed.
But it happened, and they got him before they left the store.
Before you leave the store.
Yeah.
And I the whole entire time, listen, I'm not saying what I did was right and I should have gotten away with it. I learned a valuable lesson. But when I've originally told this story, Lisa Lanier was on the
Yeah.
phone with us, and she said he should have never been allowed to approach you in the parking lot. And I was
I've
like,
seen that many
damn.
times.
Yeah. But anyway,
Get it expunged.
this guy came, like the security, I guess, had been following or had seen me on the cameras. And so he said, he came out into the parking lot and he said, why don't you give me the sunglasses back? And I did. I was just like, okay, scary, stupid, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And so then he took me back inside the store,
Oh.
but my friend was not allowed to come with me. And so poor thing, I felt terrible about that.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She just had to sit in the parking lot. Like, she could have left me,
Was it Mary?
but she didn't know. This is a
long
high
time ago.
school friend.
Okay, yeah.
And I went in. He led me into the dressing room, and in the dressing room was this closet, basically, that was his office. And it was these 9 small television screens stacked on top of each other. It was like a grid of 9 televisions. And in every single one of the grids was like a Frozen picture me mid-action in like different parts of the store.
Oh, I love it.
Crazy.
So I'm sitting in this chair, like this metal fold-out chair, and I have them just sitting there, like, probably crying, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
And the question he asked me 9 times over, is this or is this not you?
Oh, no.
Is this or, and I'm like, yes.
Nope, not
Yes.
me.
9 times. I
Yeah.
confirmed it was me. And so I had to get a lawyer and had to go. And
Did they call your parents while you were there? Or you
no,
were 18?
I was 18.
Oh, yeah.
So I tried to take care of it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just a ticket. And so my friend Juliana and I we lied to my parents, said we were going somewhere, and we really just went to Uptown Charlotte and tried to get rid of the ticket myself. And when I finally got up to the front and talked to whoever it was, they said, this is a court appearance. You can't just
Oh, yeah.
like pay this. You have to appear in court.
Yeah, to see if you're going to jail or not.
Yeah. So then I went home and told my parents.
That is, that's so,
Mhm.
I love, is this you? Yes, it is.
Yes.
One thing I just thought of, this is a little bit different, but I joined a dating site a year and a half ago,
Mm-hmm.
and Bumble. I was on Bumble for a week, had not even matched with anybody, went back to log in, and it says, your account has been banned.
Why?
And I'm like, what? And then there's no phone number to call. There's nobody. I said, I don't know what's going on. I haven't even matched with anybody. I haven't messaged one person. How can I be banned?
You called Bumble.
No, you can't call Bumble.
You can't call Bumble. You tried to call Bumble.
I wanted my $30 back. Seriously, I was on it. And then
You're
I had
Bumble Karen.
I had listeners that week message me and said, hey, there's a fake profile of you on Bumble. People reporting my, because I had not announced I was separated yet. Because I couldn't, even though it had been like almost a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And so people saw my profile, thought it was fake, reported it as a fake profile. And once you get reported and they ban you, there's no reversal process at all.
Oh, it's like Facebook.
So you could get
Oh,
back
wow.
at people by just reporting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You want your ex off of a dating site? Just report them.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Wow.
But people are like, oh, you're on a fake. I've gotten so many messages. I see this fake profile of you. I'm like, yeah, that's fake.
Yeah. fake.
Super
I don't know
fake.
who would
Depends
do
on what
that.
depends what they look like. Just kidding. All right, very interesting, Katie.
Yeah.
You've been a thief for a long time.
No, I have not.
Criminal.
Never
Criminal.
stolen a single thing since.
You learned your lesson?
Yes, I learned. Yes.
The,
it was awful.
the mindset needs to change too, but yes.
No, my mindset will stay the same. And I did community service, which is like I think one of the defining things that really. I mean, obviously, I knew it was wrong when I did it, but I did my community service at hospice of
Oh,
Watauga County,
Yeah,
and it was. I mean,
Ooh.
I'm glad that I did, but it was terrible.
Yeah.
yeah. That's puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
Sure does.
At a young age. Well, any age,
Mhm.
really, for sure.